playing music, so we're just gonna hang out here for a little bit until we're ready to get started.
All right. And also, Knight's dead. She didn't respond to my text. She didn't respond to my call.
Well, you know, that's actually very apparent. That's actually very appropriate, considering that her character is not exactly. No, she lived.
Doing the best.
She lived. The mass healing worked.
Yep. I completely forgot that bards can actually heal and not just seduce.
That's their main purpose.
It was hilarious, though, that you forgot that for so long.
Well, okay, to be fair, how do I play Sophie? Seduce everything and everyone.
I know.
Not exactly Sophie's main job to heal.
Then why is she a bard?
Because seduction.
You sometimes gotta get out of your comfort zone, though.
What did you say, Psych?
Sometimes you gotta get out of your comfort zone.
True, true. There's a joke I can make about Sophie, but and also, just so you all know, I am tired, so expect nothing that comes out of my mouth to make sense. So.
Look, at this point, I just want you guys to escape this place, okay?
You gotta give us more help. You can't just give us Deku. You have to give us more than Deku. Like the top 5.
I have given you Stain, I've given you Aizawa, I've given you Deku. There's nothing else I can do here.
We need more. We need the top 10 heroes combined. So isn't Aizawa in his like 40s? Yeah, and we killed Stain, so. How old is Aizawa? English hard.
Yeah, at this point, this has become a what not to do.
Yeah, basically. Just, if you're playing D&D at home, kids, don't do what we do.
We are not professionals.
Well, technically we are, but technically we aren't.
Are we, though?
I mean, technically aren't we? I mean, we're kind of getting paid for this, so.
Are we? Wait. We are?
Well, I mean, if we do well on Twitch, we can be.
We are?
No.
About to say.
I mean, if we do well enough on Twitch, and Twitch decides that it likes us and doesn't hate us.
I think we gotta actually do some really cool stuff for Twitch to like us.
Okay. So we actually have to do something. Great.
Yeah, we actually have to do something.
You can't just get paid for existing?
No, unfortunately not. It doesn't work that way. It'd be nice if it did, though.
Isn't that what bankers do? They just get paid to exist?
No, bankers actually have math-related work they have to do that we don't want to do.
Yeah, honestly, fair enough.
And I know, because I'm one of those people. Like, I can do math, but I stare at it and I'm like, no, do this for me.
Yeah.
I think that's every job, though. Every job is just a, I don't want to do this on my own, so someone do this for me.
Sounds about right. I mean, I would literally not be employed if people just did their own damn yard work. So.
No one would.
We'd all be out of jobs except the people who can accept some people.
No, I think we all would be out of jobs. I mean, I think if everybody knew how to do everything on their own, we would have no jobs. There would just not be that thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That or
Night, welcome.
Night,
Welcome,
awesome to have you.
welcome. Yeah, we need Bakugo. Him and Kitsune would get along great.
Question, Rooster, why'd you call me?
Because we didn't know where you were.
I was feeding fish.
Oh.
Fish.
Also, I forgot that you had the new mic and you sound weird. And at first, I kind of freaked out because you sounded weird.
What do you mean I sound weird?
You just sound so clear.
It sounds really good though.
Yeah, it does sound really good. It's just so clear. I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
I'm not used to you echoing everybody else, so it's pretty nice that I don't have to worry about echo.
Echo,
don't know why
echo,
I'm
echo.
Now
But,
it's your nice, pretty voice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hear her voice really well.
I still, how do I don't know, the audition thingies.
I gotta send those to you so you'll have them.
Yeah.
Note to self, never go into the train industry.
The what industry?
Don't worry about it.
No. What'd you say?
Train. I'm tired and I'm
Train?
playing it. Train.
Train.
I'm tired and I'm playing a game and I'm designing a train and I'm not very good at it. It looks like a very depressed train.
I'm so happy with music again.
Well, the stream does, we don't. Why does
Yeah,
train
that's-
have to look so depresso?
It's good because they get the music, which is good. They need that.
Yeah. Knight, just so you know, I am very tired, so expect full-on Sophie mode.
What?
I'm really tired, so expect full-on Sophie mode.
I'm confused. What are you talking about?
What do I do when I get tired?
Look, just don't get us hated by Twitch or YouTube, okay? That's all I ask.
No promises, but I will try. I shall try. Yeah, can Wolfie save us, please?
I don't know. I'm dead.
No, wait, Wolfie isn't dead, though.
Oh yeah, I forgot you brought me back to life for some reason. Why?
Didn't you attack the nearest person too?
Yeah,
Sure, as soon as that happened, yes.
the wolf was so annoyed at being brought back to life. They just immediately attacked whoever.
It's a wolf. The last thing Wolf remembers is being attacked, so why do you expect Wolf to do anything more than to attack the nearest thing?
I think that's
Like, you
hilarious,
sound
though,
really-
considering the person that saved you risked their life to do so and died in the process.
Yeah, I mean...
And I'm playing Midnight because she's an actual real-life wolf. She has no humanity.
Yeah.
She's a wolf, not a human.
This is true.
And I will play her as such.
Hey, I'm not saying I hate it, I'm just saying I think it's funny. And to be fair, the person they attacked was Kitsune, who used his lightning to kill many people, so...
Karma.
Karma. And then immediately.
Let's get started. Woohoo! Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sing and Speaks Plays D&D. We are still where we were many times ago because I don't know why you'd think we'd be anywhere else.
Run while you still can.
But we are going to try to get out today. Well, they are going to try. I'm going to sit there and wonder where everything went wrong as I DM this. Also, Jam and Knight, why are you not in the D&D game?
Wait, oh, you mean Roll20?
Yes.
Oh, I don't have that pulled up. Let me fix that.
Thanos Cat doesn't either.
Right.
Leave me in my tab.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Fight me.
Wait, what are you doing?
I said I'm clearing out some tabs. Leave me alone.
Oh, okay. How many billion tabs do you have open today?
You don't need to know that.
No, though, I can attest by being somebody who does science just like Knight does, you always have that many tabs open. It is just a necessary thing. You get used to it.
Wait, for science?
Yes.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah, I have 5 tabs open for my schoolwork.
Yep.
Currently, I have for basically everything else. Because I ran my D&D session this weekend, and I haven't gone through and cleared the tabs that I need and the ones I don't need yet. So I have 11 just for my D&D stuff,
Yep.
and then for YouTube and Minecraft is just the 4 others. So 4
so a lot.
fun tabs, like 11 D&D tabs. Now the 2 tabs for this session, and then 5 for my
Fun
school.
tabs.
4. I have 4 of them.
Fun tabs is what they call them. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool math games.
I will say,
Yandere Simulator, YouTube, Minecraft server running thing, and Google. My Google isn't really, my email isn't really a fun tab, if I'm being honest. I've got too many.
I will
Is
say
it
I have
Yandere?
1, 2, 3, 4 different internet servers all pulled up that have at least 10 different tabs on them, simply because
How
of
do
all the
you
different
survive?
things.
You mean browsers?
Yes, I have 4 different browser servers that each have around 10 to 15 tabs each.
Like open at once?
No, seeing that would make me upset. I would have to find a way to
How?
close
Your
it out.
computer alive.
Oh,
Oh, okay, wait. So my name is Psych, which means I do Psych, which means every time I have to do a report, I have to pull like one source, and one source will give me 20 different sources, and I have to cite all of them. So yes,
That's
I keep
right,
all my
you're on
tabs
higher
open.
level. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
that's fair.
Then add
but
in
like,
the other fact that I teach. So when I'm doing teaching stuff, I have to have my teaching stuff pulled up for all my different lessons that I do because I research that because I'm the one putting together the entire plans for the whole school. So I research everything for that, which means all of that is pulled up and I have to cite all of those sources and make sure I have a place where I can give the tabs to for the teachers if they want to look up this information on their own. Then I have sites that are pulled up for all the stuff I do for geeks, including the script, including all the musical stuff about the script, including the Hamilton stuff I'm parroting, and everything else I'm writing down. Do you need another answer?
I mean, possibly, but not really. It's just
Does that
how
answer
do
your
you-
question?
It's just like, how do you survive?
I'm like the Sonic that's just doing the Fortnite dance, and I'm just going, I have no idea.
Oh God! Speaking of which,
I'm very concerned. I have not seen this GIF.
speaking of which,
You
I
haven't seen
came
this yet? Okay,
across-
hang on.
I
I
came,
have not seen this.
speaking of which, I came across a YouTube video for someone known as that Backpack Kid.
How could you not have seen this
Who-
gift?
Oh, I already know what you're about to
Oh my god.
bring up,
Oh
Rizzle.
Wait
my
a minute.
god, that is a
Wait, you talking about me or Psych?
No, you.
Oh, yeah, no, I just found that out like recently, and I just, how does that exist? Is my question.
I'm gonna be right back. All right.
Are we gonna call?
What?
No,
Not you.
I gotta. Huh?
What?
You gotta go first.
What am I doing?
It's your turn.
Well, it's your turn. So
Oh.
you woke up. You attacked Kitsune. Kitsune's dead. Well,
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm dead.
No.
No,
I
wait,
didn't.
no, I'm
Okay,
alive.
that's not why. I never even attacked. I was just saying that Kitsune's on the ground unconscious because he
Wait.
gave me life points.
I
yes,
thought I was
gave you life
alive,
points.
kinda.
Huh?
you were barely
I
alive.
was alive.
You were
Yeah, that's
barely.
right, barely
alive.
alive.
Kitsune gave me
Directly?
life points.
Yes, you
I
gave
gave
her.
you
And
life
it-
points.
No,
You gave her life
didn't.
points. No, Sophie did not give life points. Sophie get the mass healing with everybody else. Last time you guys had a really big co-op with a mass healing, and so you were able to save Recovery Boy, you were able to save everyone and get everybody up to a good amount of health.
That should be including Kitsune.
It was, but I only got like 3 points for something. It was weird.
Yeah, Kitsune only got 3
Yeah.
points because of the fact that he was already dead.
Yeah.
Do I get XP?
Wait,
For
hold
pulling
up.
off
Why
that
is
co-op,
Kitsune dead
both
now?
you and Sophie get the
I
co-op.
was dead,
thought
but I gave you
Kitsune's
no,
just unconscious. I thought.
no.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, then why does he have the dead
Yeah,
symbol?
people are saying dead as like synonym for downed or unconscious, and it's making
Okay.
things very confusing.
Yeah, I was just like,
Okay,
hold
that
up.
makes sense.
He was dead. Now he's just
Why?
unconscious.
Wait, how did Kitsune die?
You.
Kitsune died by giving you his life points, and he gave you them all.
Yeah, I did.
But that just made him unconscious then.
Well, that put him into a state of near death. Sophie and
yeah,
then
that's unconscious.
Like comatose?
I'm so confused.
yes, comatose.
He went unconscious because he lost his HP. So he went unconscious, which means that would have gone into death saving rolls on his next turn, right? I did right?
Yes,
Okay, so he's unconscious, not dead.
correct.
Okay. All right.
So Sophie has to do even more healing. Great.
Well, Thanos.
Anyway.
So,
Wait,
Oh
is
no,
Lizard
you
Dead
have to
Body
do the
still
thing
there
that your
too?
class does.
Sophie's a seduction bard.
Wait, is that a subclass?
Should be.
No, it's not.
I didn't think so.
That would scare me
Is
if
the
it was.
lizard body still there, right?
yes, the lizard body is still there.
Okay, that's surprising.
Is it
because
that
I thought it was
small? I thought it
Don't
was
touch the lizard.
ginormous.
It was, and then it shrunk because it died. It is.
Oh, it shrunk.
Yes.
That
I
probably
guess that's a
happened
thing
whenever-
lizards do.
Okay. Anyway, in midnight, very delirious because the lizard is basically where Tai Lung was, and Kitsune isn't really a very obvious target currently.
You gonna be mean to a corpse?
I'm gonna be mean to a corpse either way. What's your point?
Wait.
Anyway, because
But
the
I'm a
lizard
big
body is kind of where Tai Lung poofed, she's waking up very delirious. The Midnight just growls and basically just lunges at the lizard and starts shaking it violently.
Okay. So
Vincent like
you gotta
looks
roll
over and he's just like, what?
you gotta roll for attack for that.
Good body.
Oh, I think. Oh, if this thing will work. There we go.
Disrespecting a dead soul.
Hello? Is this working? Oh, there
There
it
you
goes.
go. 16.
I pressed it 3 times. I hate this mouse. I broke my other mouse. We don't talk about it. I'm using the spare mouse now, and it hates me.
It's
I'm
like
having like brave little toaster flashbacks. Why are you mean to your appliances?
ah, can we not?
No,
that's
okay, I was
trauma.
carrying my mouse on top of my computer, and for some reason, my mouse just likes to yeet itself onto the floor whenever I move slightly. And this time, the scroll wheel broke, and so now I can't scroll with it. So I'm using the spare mouse that the clicker doesn't work very well.
Knight, you
All I
did
hear
buy
is that
an
you're being
actual,
mean to your
computer mouse and
appliances.
not a live mouse, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Anyway, you got a 16, so you're gonna be able to desecrate this corpse.
Cool.
No.
That sounds
Yay!
like
Vincent's
the
watching
worst
in shock.
idea. What?
Since
Oh,
the
this is
corpse
like
has
the
no
worst
real hit
idea.
points and has no threat to you, really you can do whatever you want with it.
Like I said,
No.
Midnight just growled as she got up, kind of delirious, not really seeing anything other than just red. Saw thing in front of her and just started, and she's shaking it very violently.
Sophie's gonna walk over to the. Is gonna.
The lizard
kind of-
corpse starts flopping inside of the wolf's mouth, and it does nothing but encourage the wolf. Everybody watches in horror as the wolf splashes in the river with a dead lizard corpse. Welcome to the
He
stream,
hates it
everybody.
because he likes lizards.
Sophie's kind of gonna walk over to the edge of the pond. Have seen much worse done to dead bodies. See her backstory here. And she's gonna kind of say in a calming voice, "Hey now, it's okay. You're safe now. He's dead."
Can I have Sophie roll or get her attack gets redirected towards Sophie?
It's okay now. It's okay now. He's dead. Thank you.
He's been dead for like an hour.
How
Sophie,
long
are
has
you
all this
using your
happened?
quirk here?
Nah, she's just gonna use her normal voice.
Okay.
No quirk. Do I need to roll persuasion or something?
Yeah, you can roll persuasion for this.
Please do. If you fail horribly,
that
it's
is-
impossible for me to redirect my attack towards Sophie.
I don't even know how to respond to that. It's just like, it's okay. He's dead now. Thank
Everyone's
you.
dead!
You can relax.
You will have no effect.
Hmm.
Ah!
I hate the dice.
The wolf
I
turns
hate
to you
the dice.
and glares at you and does
I
wolfy
hate
things.
dice.
Can I have Woof lunge at Sophie?
This
Yeah,
is
you're
gonna be
roll.
great.
Why is Wolf attacking Sophie at this point?
Oh, that's fine. I'm fine with this.
And
Yeah.
Oh,
Hold on. Can
wow.
Sophie roll to use her Can I use my quirk?
It's too late
What?
for that one.
Kitsune is just like on the ground, unconscious. Probably, what is happening here?
Right now, Sophie, you gotta do a dexterity check. You gotta try and get out of the way of this wolf.
She's lunging.
Where's dexterity? Oh. Oh god.
Oh, it's
Not a
actually gonna
bad
work.
roll.
So you're gonna be able to just miss the wolf as the wolf is trying to lunge at you. You're able to dodge quickly out of the way.
Sophie's gonna use a quirk. She's gonna use command. And she's gonna try to convince the wolf. She's gonna say,
What I imagine Sophie moved just fell back over here as the wolf is now basically where she was.
I imagine like the dodgeball move, the one where you see like a ball coming right towards you, and so you just like quickly sidestep and you put your arms up like, nope.
"Nope."
Nah,
That's what
nah,
I did.
good.
where you think you're doing something cool, where you look like the Matrix, but in reality you just look like that person who has their hands up like, nope.
Sophie's gonna use her quirk, gonna use command on the wolf. Now, I'm not the one you want to kill. You want to kill the court counselor.
You guys found out all this stuff about the court counselor yesterday, and you guys are still going after her.
Oh, Sophie
I think the wolf is the only one not doing that.
She's
Or
got
not
fear in our
Sophie.
trust.
Midnight's the one that's
After
the only one.
everything.
Hey, look, Aizawa. More people trying to kill your friend. That's not.
I mean, it's not Aizawa's friend, but it is his
I just find
responsibility.
it funny that down below next to Vincent, all the people is just a bunch of dead bodies. And I know it's not, but it's kind
No,
of funny. Just looking
we started
at
this
the
off
visuals.
We started this off as My Hero Academia, where you guys were just gonna try to escape and hopefully find your way to UA, and now it's become just leaving a path of dead bodies in your wake. I'm kind of scared at what I have created.
I mean, you've done this to yourself.
You did this to yourself when you allowed a wild wolf to join this.
You kind of did create like murder hobos over here.
And
Yeah.
A wild wolf will always and forever be a murder hobo.
What is it?
Anyway.
What's my modifier? To try to convince the wolf to attack the
It
court
would
counselor?
be your...
It's your charisma.
Also, move your character piece up. It is annoying me that is on top of mine. Thank you.
I mean, that's for later stuff.
Bad. No zoophilia. Bad.
God, why did the dice hate me tonight?
By the way, do you still have your dagger?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I do. I just lost it somewhere.
Yeah, I wonder where you could have lost it. It's so curious to me. I can't imagine where you could have lost it.
Where is the
Oh,
dagger?
I see it.
I like how Sophie just has a giant dagger at the side.
So make sure that you drop one of your quirk force points, and this quirk force will do nothing for you. Your quirk will be able to somewhat persuade the wolf, but not do exactly what it is that you want it to do. You've just been able to stall her.
Use it on Vincent again. I feel like I'm most effective against Vincent.
You're not very effective against a wolf,
But I
especially
have a
one that
proficiency
only
against
sees
you.
blood.
That's the thing, and I keep receiving against you.
Anyway, I think that'd be the end of Wolf's turn.
That is the end of Wolf's turn. Alright, Kitsune, it is your turn. As Wolf and Sophie start squaring off.
Oh god, oh god. Am I unconscious? What the hell is
This
going
is where
on here?
Kitsune gets to meet his god.
Oh no. Oh no. Is anyone going to help here, or am I just going to lie here in a pool of my Oh, thank God, I'm not bleeding.
I'm kind of far, but you want me to come over?
So, like, I'm pretty sure I'm, like, awake enough to talk?
Well, you're rolling death saving throws, so.
Okay,
No,
what am I
because-
rolling?
Well, no, he's not
You just
rolling
roll
any
a
death
1d20.
saving throws. You don't have to roll any death saving throws. He has hit points. He has 3 hit points. So
Oh, yeah, cool.
he's not dead.
Oh. I thought he was unconscious, but never mind then.
I honestly thought it was you. That's why I was playing it. Anyone want to tell me why Wolf and Sophie? Why are they fighting?
Just help me, damn it!
I
Wolf
would.
things, that's all I can tell you. Wolf things.
Oh, okay, that's normal. But I mean, I would, but I kinda don't have any strength to stand here. So you're kinda on your own, unless
Oh,
you
grow
do.
some strength and help me.
I mean, I would, but I'm not a healer, and as far as I know, neither is Aizawa. Well, I'm kinda at a crossroads here. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait. What's about Recovery Boy? Could he heal me, or is he dead?
I think
He's
dead.
not awake.
Oh,
Yeah,
these is just gotten worse. Um, hey, Vincent, buddy, you happen to have any medicine in your pack there or on your person? Because if I'm going to put a stop to this, not that I really want to, because I kind of want to see how this is out. I kind of need to stand up over here.
Buddy, the best I can do for you is Pez candy. Would you like Pez candy?
Pez candy. All right, I'll be right back.
That's the best I can do for you. Because I forgot what the other medicines were that I had.
Okay. So, these Pez, do they help with
That's why you should be
internal
using
bleeding?
the MHA DnD character sheet.
I mean,
Well, I didn't get to write down everything.
do these Pez candies help with internal bleeding, or
They should fix you up, just like within like 5 minutes. Though you're gonna have to give it some time.
Oh no. Okay, Sophie, I'd help you, but I'm gonna need a 5-minute nap. So if you're not dead by the time I wake up,
If you help
yeah.
me, I can heal you. Apparently.
Sophie, he's gonna be on a Pez break. Okay.
Apparently. Wait, did you not know that you could heal before now?
No.
Because she is dumb. I'm just kidding.
I think you spent
I
way
will
too
control
many.
you again.
I
No,
think
please don't.
I think you spent way too many Saturday nights in a brothel, my friend. Okay.
I lived in a brothel, my friend. What do you think I did for a living?
I really don't want to know. I feel like it
I have
somehow
horror
involved.
stories I can tell you later.
I feel like it somehow
Please
involved
don't.
blood,
Please don't.
shame, regret, and someone wallowing in a pillow of shame. So,
All of the above and then some.
oh,
I like
God.
that. Blood,
Okay.
sweat, shame, and more shame.
Mostly
I mean,
shame.
it's true.
There's
though.
no tears involved.
No tears, just shame.
I mean,
So, I mean, maybe if I'm drunk enough, I'd like to hear one of those stories, but I don't think that will ever happen. So, yeah, I'll take one of those Pez's now. Maybe it's
if
all.
we survive, I'm buying you a beer.
Oh, God.
Better be with Steve though. You can't drink with anybody else.
I mean, I do have a wife that I could technically drink with. But
No, you don't.
fair enough.
She doesn't
guess.
exist.
Husband.
She exists.
You'll
She
be too
told me-
busy
Yes,
divorcing
yes.
her after this.
Your wife is
Yeah.
Steve.
I don't think so, but okay.
Are you sure
So-
that it's Steve that's the wife in the relationship?
Oh,
Probably
wow.
kissing it at this point. Steve's a Chad.
Yeah.
Jeez. Anywho,
Steve is
I'll
the best.
take one
Is
of
the
those.
best addition to this stream. We all stand Steve.
I think I'll take one of those Pezes now, if you will. It'll help me escape this nightmare.
I'll give you more than
Okay.
just a Pez if you help me.
You think he can get up? He can't. Unless
I
he
can't.
wrecks the whole room again and then kills everybody again.
No, you'll need Viagra for that. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
And I can also provide you with that. I know a guy.
I don't know if I want that. I think that
Today,
would be.
give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'll be right over there. Okay.
Oh boy.
Again,
Take your
I'm not
time.
taking Viagra. Just help me.
Take your time. I'm only slowly dying.
I can get you almost any drug you want. Just help me for Christ's sake.
Oh my goodness.
I
Is
again.
Pez
I
considered
would
a drug?
technically.
Viagra might be a drug.
I mean, anything can be a drug as long as you like use it.
Addiction.
Wow, that's. I need to write that quote down. Anything can be a drug as long as you use it.
I mean,
Well, I'm
Like,
sure
upper
the
paper.
pharmacist could definitely tell us that.
yeah, only if the pharmacist was here.
I mean, technically, we have Sophie, another other. There's a
What did you say you cut out?
technically Sophie is a pharmacist, I think.
No?
Or recovery boy is a pharmacist.
Yeah, there you go. But Knight
He
is
is?
actually a pharmacist.
But he's sleeping.
Yeah, that's what I was
He's sleeping
saying.
like a
Knight is
baby.
actually a pharmacist.
Knight's actually a pharmacy student.
The wolf is the pharmacist.
Yes. The wolf is our local drug dealer.
That scares me on so many levels.
What? The wolf's the drug dealer?
No, that the wolf's the pharmacist.
That's a sentence. The wolf's a drug dealer.
Something that
Is
you
that
never
code
thought
for
you'd hear
something?
from us.
The wolf is a drug dealer. The wolf is a drug dealer.
I mean, technically,
Keith,
pharmacists are.
are you doing
drug dealers.
anything else for your turn?
No, he's just gonna pass out to sweet, unrelenting consciousness.
Okay. Sophie, you've already taken your turn. And you used both of them, so I can't give you that one. So Vincent, it is your turn.
It's your boy, Vincent. Hold on, let me go get my computer.
Hey,
It's your
demons.
boy,
It's your boy.
Vincent.
Trying not to kill Sophie for controlling me again.
Alright, since we got a dead person on our hands, actually, two. I got one actually in my hand, but he's not dead anymore. And I gotta go get to another person. So, I would like to have a strength check to carry Recovery Boy.
Okay. I'm gonna laugh if you get this because Moto can't do a strength check to save his life.
Well, I'm the opposite of Moto.
I cannot lift up anything, including my own arms.
Moto needs to hit the gym.
Oof.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Computer. I beg of you, refresh. Dang it, computer. Why won't you refresh? Hold on. The rolling's gonna have to take a bit. So how are we doing? This has like a
Just fine,
conversation.
you know?
Yeah, everybody's totally not dying around me. It's fine. Now I want this load. Huh. Load, for God's sake.
We do this every Tuesday night, guys. Every Tuesday.
Yep, every Tuesday.
We are so much. We're professionals, I swear.
Totally professionals.
That will. Okay. Let me close out of this.
Are you kidding?
Come
We're like
back.
that professionals react to things. The professionals reacting to a D&D thing. Our own D&D thing.
Yes.
Do I have a certain amount of Pez candy?
Yes, you have 10 pieces of Pez candy.
And I used one on Recovery Boy, so that gives me 9.
Yes. That is how math works.
What still are you going to give your
Gotcha. I've done math for once. Whoa. Without dying and having a seizure. Let's go, computer. Come on. I know you're not home, but don't do this right now. Let's go.
You sound like you're just trying to like coax your computer. Come on, computer. I know you can do it. I believe
You can do it, computer.
It needs positive reinforcement.
Yes, it does. My computer goes through so much.
Some words of affirmation.
Oh yeah.
Give it some good positive reinforcement.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you almost had a Freudian slip there.
I know.
I mean, this is giving me like some serious "it's okay, Rocky,
no.
take your time" vibes.
Oh,
Please don't kill me. I'm gonna
I
crack his
wish
head
your
open.
computer had taken more time.
Oh,
Nice.
All I
What
can
were you
imagine
trying to do?
happening.
I was trying to pick up a recovery boy to take him with me.
Yeah, that doesn't
Ooh.
happen.
oh no, poor recovery boy.
It's
Is
a
he
critical
gonna crack his
failure.
head open?
You start
Does
to
that mean-
you start to
does
get
that mean-
underneath him and start to lift him up. But your normal strength that is normally flowing through you all of a sudden gives out, and you find yourself collapsing down with Recovery Boy landing softly in your lap. You don't know what to do about that, so you quickly push him off of you and lay him face down as you stare at your unwilling body to work for you.
Well, even the DM is setting up ships in this campaign.
Thank you, by the way.
Yeah, why is it that the critical one gives you like a rom-com situation?
Right?
I feel like-
don't know.
What?
Well, because it was either that or let him smack his head on the ground and lose more health, and I didn't want that, so.
As long as
Okay,
Recovery
but that would
Boy
make sense
breaks
and
the
be
fall-
funny though.
As long as he breaks the
I was
fall
gonna-
on Vincent's huge thighs, it's fine.
I was gonna say.
Are they super huge?
I was
He's
gonna say
supposed
that
to be
Vincent
like a
tears the-
Jotaro.
I was gonna
or
say
like a
Vincent
Johto.
tears a tricep.
He's got a
for
couple of
Vincent.
hands over there.
I think Vincent should tear a bicep in the process.
Look at them hams.
Yeah, pull a muscle.
Yeah.
If he pulls a muscle, or like a muscle spasm, that's gonna be hilarious.
You just had some sudden diarrhea of the arms.
God dang. Noodle arms. Noodle arms to the max, yo.
Was that the word that you really wanted to use there?
Okay.
Okay, what are you gonna do now?
Okay, so he looks at Recovery Boy, he's just like, holy crap, I almost killed the guy just by dropping him. And then he looks at Kitsune and he's like, hey, that minute might be like 5 seconds longer. And then I'm gonna attempt to pick him up again.
You're gonna try
Praying
again?
to his god that he won't drop Recovery Boy again.
Okay.
Oh boy. Recovery
Praying to
Boy
the
is
other
just like,
god he calls family.
is Recovery Boy just like singing oh my god, what's the they've made this meme a popular meme. It's from the movie where like dude carries a woman out in like a sailor costume. Every time I've seen it, it's like dude carrying a woman out in a captain's outfit. Oh, love lift us up where we belong. That's the scene that comes.
I have no idea what you're talking
At
about.
least-
I
It's
am
the
very
song that I-
confused.
Oh my gosh. I don't know the name of the song, but I know what part of the lyrics is "Love lift us up where we belong," something along those lines. Just look it up; it'll make sense. The joke will make sense.
Is lifting me higher. I know
Oh
that
my
song.
gosh! No, it's gonna bug the crap out of me now. But hold on.
At least
let me
the sevens are
hold on.
higher. At least
let
it's
me
higher.
like look this up. Actually,
Vincent once again tries to pick up Recovery Boy. A little bit of the strength has come back, but not enough yet. Good news is that he doesn't drop him this time, but he still can't get his body to work quite well that he wants it to.
He's totally. Hold on a second.
What did you do to me, Sophie?
Don't worry, that's not a part of my quirk. Yay!
I don't know.
Let
That's
Noah.
I feel like that's kind of a fair assumption.
Actually, technically, Sophie, it is a part of your quirk.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
but I can't
up
take it away
where-
permanently.
Well, it all depends upon how strong the manipulation is.
That actually is a
Yeah,
good
the
one.
name-
That is something I'll have to test out later.
The
Vincent,
name-
again,
the name of the the name
If you
of the
can
song is
strengthen your
Up Where We
teammates, you can
Belong.
also weaken them.
That's the literal name of the song. It's like an old 80s song, by the way.
That has to be like
Lord.
one of those that. Oh, you know what? I bet one of those songs where I'm like, now that's what I call romance music. One of those.
It was. It
Oh,
was.
now
I
that's
knew
what I
it.
call
It
music. Oh my
was.
I
God.
knew it.
It was.
is there something I'm missing here? Is there something my Zoomer brain is missing?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I'm technically a Zoomer.
If I
remember
heard the
that's
song-
what I call
if I
music
heard the
in
song, I
commercials
probably
or
know
whatever.
what it
You've heard it. You've heard it.
You've heard it.
Zoomer.
You've heard it. I swear you have.
You have heard it.
Swear.
If you
I swear you
remember
have.
those like commercials that were like, now that's what I call music, which were those CDs that would
Yeah.
play different ones, they had all different ones of them. There was one of them that was that all I remember about the commercial was I would have a couple walking on a beach and they'd be walking on a beach just holding hands and you're like, oh, now that's
my
a good
God,
moment.
Yes.
But what doesn't it need a little
Yes.
bit of music? And then it's like, what music would you want to play here? And then it's like, well, now you don't have to decide now. That's what I call romance music. Guarantee you that was one of the songs on that list.
Yep. The song comes from it was I can't think of the movie, but it's a whole. You know what? I'm just gonna hold on.
No,
a
that's
second.
what I call music. The movie.
Do not.
No.
Oh, now
hold
that's what I call a
That
movie.
might be a
Hold on.
movie.
Or the
Hold on.
movie.
Hold on. I got you. I got you.
Don't.
Just.
Don't.
I'm not. I promise. I didn't put it anywhere. It's just. It's the
Don't.
scene that I'm thinking of is in the crew chat. Just look at the crew chat. You'll see what I mean. The joke is on full display in the crew chat.
Don't.
Oh, I understand.
Do we understand now? Because I feel like incredibly old for making that reference. Oh my God.
Excellent.
Oh.
Now move that to RP chat. The last thing I want is the cast crew being like, what is this?
Beautiful.
Like secretly for giving her love out to somebody that we need Nova.
You know what? I mean,
tired.
it would surprise me, but then I'd be the friend who wants to pry and be like, "Oh my God! Now I can't unhear the commercial." Jesus
An
Christ!
officer and a
Anyway.
gentleman.
Vincent, are you
Yes,
doing anything else?
That's the movie.
Nope, he's just gonna look there sad, like, oh man.
Cool.
Go with her.
Cool. Moto, it's your turn. Kitsune, get that thing
Ooh.
out of the crew chat.
Oh my God, that thing.
I love how you said, "Get that thing out of the chat."
Get that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
Right?
Don't
Like
worry, Psych, I'll do my
disgusting.
job.
That's hilarious.
Moto, it's your turn.
Rizzle has been server muted for that.
Okay, what exactly was the last thing that happened with?
The last thing that
You
happened.
were saving another person?
You were saving another
Oh yeah,
person.
that person, and they saw Deku and were instantly like, "I'm fine."
Yeah.
Yep. And
the last
Deku
one?
was taking
Okay.
out the big monster thing.
Oh, good for him. Yeah, he's fine.
He
Wow.
is like a Saitama.
I'm just trying. What now?
You know, Saitama, the One Punch Man guy?
Damn.
Oh,
You don't
Oh,
know
I've never
One
heard it
Punch Man
pronounced
is?
as Saitama.
You what?
Saitama. What,
I've
you've
heard-
never
no,
heard it? Miss?
No,
You've
that
heard of
I
it
guess that
Saitama?
cadence is what I mean. I've Saitama, but not
Uh,
Saitama.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay,
That
that
makes
makes sense. I thought you were about to say that you've never heard of Saitama before, and I was like, what?
Cute JonTron meme.
Yeah,
This is
that
the-
guy Sotamu.
And this is how Jam was fired from Sing and Speak Speaks.
I know what pan one munch is.
Van One Munch.
One
It's
Munch
almost
Man, the successor of Food Wars.
That's
Oh
that's
god,
like.
no.
He's
Oh,
just a
God.
competitive eater.
Hold on, does that mean he ate the Munch Munch fruit?
Oh my
Which is
god,
a-
I can just imagine him eating
I
the
don't get-
entire main cast of Food Wars.
Oh god.
That's a whole different thing, and we're not gonna go into that.
I think it's kind of too late for that, but we're just scourging
There is no.
past that.
We are
like
not
ignorant.
talking about. We are not talking about vor. Moving on.
I love how none of us mentioned what it was. Like, we're not doing this. I swear. At some point, someone's gonna
Thanos
come
can't
back.
know. Even that is too much. Get that out of here.
Hold on.
Someone's gonna look back at these and go, "What were they on?"
We don't
Exactly.
know.
Exactly.
We don't know. The drug dealer gave us something before we got to leave the dungeon.
I knew I should
What
have
did
gotten
Deku
those.
want me to
Y'all-
do?
Y'all do know.
Wish-
Y'all do know I like to keep my job, right?
That's something they put in your job description. And you
Please.
can't have a dungeon.
I mean, Psych, to be fair, you let us out of the dungeon once a week. This is the only entertainment we get.
You know what? That's another thing. I never have this whole dungeon thing. Moto, what are we doing?
What did Deku tell me to do again? It was just to help the person, but now they're up?
Yes.
Are they still infatuated by Deku's presence?
Of course.
Always.
Well then, okay. And he wanted me to. Did he want me to take them anywhere in particular? Gosh.
No, he
why
just
can't I
told
remember
you.
any of the details?
He told you to heal them.
Oh, that's right. I've got the little healing pouch.
Yep, you've got the basic med
And-
kit.
Mm-hmm. And I remember rolling to see if I understood anything that was in it. Wait, what was that roll?
I think that was the last roll that you did. So you got a 14, a 16, and a 9.
So what exactly do I understand about this medicine pouch?
It's a medicine pouch.
I mean, the stuff that's inside it.
When you ask a question, you get an answer.
Guys,
I'm trying
I
to
swear
look at
we guys, I swear we're all normal-ish.
Because you have +2, and then a -1. So you did. You have so many -1s.
Jeez.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to craft a compelling or at least fun character. I wasn't thinking about trying to make my stats good, and obviously that shows.
So your perception was where you got the 16. That told you that you have a medicine pouch and you were able to figure out that there were 4 contents in it. You were able to read what was on the bottle and try to figure it out that way. You then rolled for medicine and got a 9, which gave you the ability to basically encourage the healing, but you haven't actually done the healing yet.
Okay.
So with the 9, you were able to figure out what medicines were which one and which one that you were going to need. So you're able to perceive your injuries, look at the medicines, and figure out at least a little bit about them. And then you rolled for a medicine, which you have a 9. So you're going to be able to do somewhat of a healing job, but not everything. That's what I've got.
Oh, okay, so I did heal them a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, it was the like some lotion or whatever on their head.
Yeah, you used some of the burn salves.
Oh, I mean, that's good enough. They're up, right?
Yep. They're up
Yeah,
and
they're fine.
they're up and they are really happy that Deku's here.
Yeah, good for them.
So what do you want to do now?
Watch Deku kick the crap out of this thing, because I'm not stepping in.
Oh, that thing's already done. That
Oh,
was
really?
off screen. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, that was fast.
Yeah, that was done off screen. I just can't get rid of it on the map. Because it's just a part of the map.
All right. So Mr. Hero guy, what now?
Now we gotta go underneath. We gotta go underneath this creature. If we can find a way into the center, we can get to its heart. Hopefully we'll meet up with your other friends there.
I'm sorry?
This guy was blocking an entrance to the very top. Now that we have it open, we can get everybody down and get everybody finding a way out.
Wait, you mean we're going further down to get out?
That's the only way out of this place.
I don't...
Press X for doubt.
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
Well, think about it like this. You tried the door, right? How well did that work out for you?
Our friend got bored.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't exactly me who tried out the door, but I see your point. Is there
The
not
only way
any
to
way
get
for us to, like, go up?
There really is no way to get up because this entire thing is the creature's mouth. If you want to get out, you got to make sure that you get in and take out the creature. You do that, you're free.
Well, in response to that, my character is gonna, like, shudder a little bit. Okay.
The good news is you've only got 2 more big beasts to kill. And with your track record, looks like you guys are doing a pretty good job about it.
I would not... I don't think I've got a good shot at
Come on.
beating one more thing, let alone 2. I just want to leave.
Deku hops down the grate, and now you have to choose whether you're gonna follow him or not.
Deku's just like, hey, come this way. No, cool. Yeet.
Oh god, I want to get out of here, but I don't want to have to fight 2 big monsters and die. Is that other person, did they follow him down the grate?
Yup. Well, they're turning to you and they're like, "Aren't you coming?" Then yes, they follow you.
Think of it this way: it's your chance to escape the.
Nope, the children are staying right there with you. They're looking.
You're never escaping the children.
They're watching you.
The children are going to adopt you.
Okay.
Mr. Hero, where are we going?
I guess we'll go in the grate then.
Okay. So they jump down the grate, and so do you. You're all in the grate together.
One big
Great.
happy family.
The first thing you notice is that you can't see a thing.
Ah!
So now what do you do?
What the heck? It's pitch black in here.
That it is.
I don't think I have anything on me for that. I guess once I get down there, I'm not gonna move from where I'm at and just be like, "Hey, hero guy, it's super dark in here. Where is anything?"
I can use my super sense to find our way out of here.
It's super what?
Don't worry about it.
What the heck do I do? I can't see a thing.
Roll for perception.
Okay. Oh, that's actually a plus, not a minus.
Your bar's that low.
I'm staring at your stats. You must have had terrible rolls. That's all I'm thinking. You had to have terrible rolls.
It's not even us, it's the roll 20.
I was like,
Again,
I'm looking
terrible
at everyone
rolls,
else's
just in a
character
different way.
sheet. I'm looking at everybody else's character sheet. Everybody else had either like a +0 or a +2. Midnight got the best with like +6, and she only has.
I didn't
one
choose to be
-1.
born this way, Mom.
Oh, so Sophie's now the mom. Well, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Well, I was about to say dad, but then I feel like that would have been weirder.
I think
Sophie
it's
has 1, 2, 3 minuses, but in comparison, Moto's sitting with 4. You had to have like the worst rolls.
I was hoping they would be all right at the time.
Anyway, with a 13, you're able to start sensing things around you. You'll be able to sense your basic surroundings. So you notice that, 1, you feel rock underneath your feet, and you also feel something protruding out of the ground. You are hoping that it's wood.
Cool, I'm standing on a rock.
I think that you had to say
I feel
hoping
so
that it's wood.
knowledgeable about my surroundings.
Alright, I'm back.
welcome back.
Did you guys at all notice my messages?
Oh, I heard. I saw him.
But you make no mention of it.
Well, I didn't see him until like after the conversation was long over.
I swear.
So you should be able to see yourself now.
Also, wouldn't Midnight technically be able to because of Woof?
Woofy woof.
Yes, but Woof is not underground. Moto is.
I mean, technically, this entire thing is underground.
Oh no, it's inside.
Also, what we were saying about no vor when we're technically inside of a creature. What is that?
Yeah.
I just want to keep my job, guys. Anyway, Moto, you can sense your basic.
Dungeon Master.
Do we need to make another stream that's just R plus for this stuff?
Jeez.
Maybe you do.
I'll bring Sophie to that one.
Goodness. Moto, you
Oh,
can sense your
God.
basic surroundings, so you have a basic idea that you're standing on rocks. You can feel something protruding out of the ground, but you really don't know where you are or what's going on.
Oh, great. Yeah, I mean, that was already the case. I guess I'm just going to stay here, because I don't want to start wandering off in the dark in this place. No siree.
Pretty smart decision, kid. Now we got to keep moving forward, though. What you want to do, make sure that you walk forward. Do not turn left, whatever you do.
So if I'm not sure if I'm going forward, should I just keep going right?
What I would recommend is make sure you have your hand on the wall and keep moving straight.
The wall? Oh, Can I feel that? Is that right?
Yes.
There. Okay. All right. Wall, move straight. Oh. I'll put my hand on the wall, but I am like shuffling forward very slowly.
Okay, as you shuffle forward slowly, you start to piece together the areas around you. So you see the first part of the underground labyrinth you're now navigating.
Oh, it's a labyrinth. Nice. Oh.
As you start getting closer to the end of the hall, you hear Deku from way behind you yell, "Stop."
Oh, I'm frozen in my tracks the instant he says that.
Good, roll for dexterity.
I'd love any reason to not keep going.
Do a dexterity check.
Ah, okay.
Oof. You jump back in just in time as a razor saw blade falls right down in front of you.
What the hell? This place has booby traps now?
I mean, it has a door that can eat you, so.
I thought that was a different thing.
Is this like the jugular of the beast? Or
Does this beast
something
even
else?
have a jugular?
Deku turns to look at you and gives you a smile. Hey, excellent! You found our next way to go.
Another way to go.
And that ends Moto's turn. All right, Wolf, it is your turn.
Wait, so I jumped back.
Alright.
Did I land on my feet or my rear end?
You landed on your rear end, but you're still safe.
Oh,
You didn't
okay.
get hit.
Okay, that's kind of what I was imagining, but I wanted to make it clear. Okay, after he says that, I'm just gonna like lean back on the floor and just kind of mutter like, "I don't think I can do this, man."
All right.
The two kids are gonna come up to you and put their hands on your shoulders. It's okay, Mr. Hero. We'll be here with you the whole time.
All right. Sophie,
Huh?
higher or lower?
Oh no, I'm concerned. Wait, do I need to wait? High?
No. Higher? Nope, lower. All right. The wolf is still angry.
Oh no.
Wolf
Oh,
still has not come to senses.
Wolf,
Oh,
wait,
So
really?
we're gonna lunge at Sophie once again.
Have
Why
you
is-
tried to
Oh,
sneak
okay.
snack?
The prostitute you love and you love? It's the prostitute.
The
No, that's
wolf is just
Christopher.
drunk with rage at this point.
Yeah, no, and the wolf's rage is directed at the prostitute. Come on!
I feel
Okay.
like this is an everyday occurrence for South.
All right,
No,
Midnight,
no,
if
no,
you
no,
want
no.
to attack. Oh! Well, it looks like that your lunging is just about to not work out too much for you. You're going to be able to attack, but you're not going to reach Sophie. You're going to go about halfway. You're starting to get pretty tired out. All that lunging is making you tired.
I mean, Sophie ain't that far. She's literally standing right in front of me. But
So I don't know
Wolf
what you
be
want to do next,
angry.
Wolf. Don't move.
What?
Wolf,
It's
that's
your
what
move,
Sophie
Wolf.
says.
I didn't hear you.
Oh, I didn't do it, Wolfie. I swear. Her voice panic seems to be creeping into her voice.
Just coming face to face with a real, actual wolf.
No, you're actually. There's something interesting I could add into Sophie's backstory, depending on how mean I want to be.
That's okay.
Anyway.
All right, Midnight. What are you doing next?
I,
You managed to get almost to Sophie, but you're tired out. You're starting to get tired, so you don't quite
Sophie.
get to reach the lunge.
higher or lower?
God. Low.
Lower?
Yeah.
Oh,
no!
lucky!
Hey!
All right.
That works out.
As the wolf, as Woofy goes growling, she kind of just like all of a sudden she kind of just freezes and shakes her head, and kind of like stumbles, but not really. Just getting her footing as she just shakes her head and paws at the ground before looking at Sophie for a long moment before growling out, "What the hell happened here?"
Sophie just points at Moto, or not Moto, but at Vincent and Kitsune. Just shows, yeah, people, you died. People didn't want you to die, so they brought you back. So here we are.
You died. People didn't want you to die. Here we are.
I learned I can heal, apparently. Yeah. Long story short, people died also. You died. Lightning Dudo Dado almost died. Kind of died. He's unconscious. I don't know anything.
He's not unconscious, actually.
I don't know.
That's
She
hilarious.
just kind of looks around, just seeing all the multitude of new people. Airy, I forget how his name, Bean Man.
What?
Bean Man.
The only thing I think of when I think of Eraserhead is him in like being a bean inside of a sleeping bag.
Oh, Aizawa.
Okay, I saw.
That's who you were talking about.
I was so
Aizawa.
confused. You said Bean Man. I was just like, wait, what?
I got it, but I
That's
was
what
like, I
he's
wanted
in
to be
the
I did not get it.
in the
Kinda.
sleeping bag. He's like a little bean. Anyway.
Aizawa, I mean.
Anyway.
Hilarious.
Just she looks over to Vincent and his struggles with the boy. She just kind of sighs and turns away from Sophie and looks to Vincent. "What are you trying to do with that human?"
Probably unsavory things, Sophie says.
What human? Who are we talking about?
The human you're trying to
Ah.
pick up.
Why? Doesn't matter.
"You look like you are failing miserably."
Don't rub it in my face.
"Do you not know how to pick up a pup?
Oh my
Stupid humans." She kind of like comes over and
If I
goes
had to go move dead bodies, I know how to pick up people.
It would be in athletics, right?
Yes.
Don't you lay a finger on this kid.
This is
I mean,
how the
technically
party
it's a
tried to
paw.
kill each other.
Midnight just
No,
reaches down
no.
and
Don't touch it.
and
Maybe
goes
the
to
test basement is better.
pick up goes to pick up recovery boy. Now what are you doing with him? She says just before lifting him up quite gently, surprisingly, for her size and her demeanor, and the fact that she was just trying to kill Sophie 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, no one's gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we don't talk about it. It seems like an everyday occurrence. Every other person in STAM RP is trying to kill Sophie.
I have not tried to kill Sophie. Just run far away.
Why would you ever want to run far away from Sophie?
Everyone's
A
trying to
lot of
kill
reasons.
everybody.
Because you have to run far away from Sophie.
She's an innocent little angel.
No.
She's quite literally the opposite.
I mean, just because she was forced into a line of work doesn't mean that's her.
Anyway, Vincent, what you gonna do?
I wanted to make sure my boy was okay, man. Me and him, friends. Do not touch him, or I will be sad.
Woof just picked him up and asked you where are you taking him.
I was going to take him with me to Kitsune, but I guess I don't have to carry him now.
To Kitsune it is! Midnight's gonna just pick up recovery boy and bring him along. I assume.
He like stares at Wolf and just like, why are you
Scared. Fear. Kitsune is just like,
Did Psych die?
Nope, Psych is still
Seemingly
here.
so. Oh, there you are. Does a 17 allow me to pick up and bring recovery boy to Kitsune?
Yes.
Yeah,
Kitsune,
alright, we're bringing recovery boy to Kitsune.
Kitsune
I
is
can't
just,
recovery boy.
Kitsune is just like, oof, you just tried to maul Sophie earlier. Are you okay? Because I don't want to almost die again. Also, why do you have that boy in your mouth?
Midnight drop. Midnight set recovery boy
Don't
down.
drop him.
Yeah, that's why I changed my wording. Midnight set recovery boy down.
You can
and
speak,
just
Vincent. You dropped him
outside of
twice.
outside of the liquid, so he's not just laying in a pile of I don't know what type of goo that is, but she then like looks to Kitsune. I will kill whatever I please in this place, as you all have taken me away from my home, my people, my land.
I did nothing.
Do you want to
wrong.
try me?
Okay. First, it wasn't me. Well, I don't think anyone here. Okay, it was the government, but technically it wasn't
What
us.
the hell is a government?
Of course, the wolf doesn't know what the hell government is.
People is
Sophie mutters.
All
They are
you
really,
humans
really-
are the same.
Oof.
Yeah, selfish,
Whoa.
greedy pigs. I
Whoa.
know.
Racist.
More like speciest.
It's the human race.
I mean, if we gave you food, would you believe that's all the same, or would that be just a moot point?
I do
'Cause-
not care what you do. I just wish to get back to my home.
Well, so do I, but you got to take that up with the government first.
I still have no idea what this government you keep going on about is.
Okay. Perfect example. Okay, so you know the lady who trapped us all in? She is the government. That is
Kill
government.
her! Sophie kind of yells.
Recovery boy is right here, by the way. I can't move him. There we go. Thank you.
Oh, wait, I can fix that.
How? You say this government is all powerful, and you say this lady is the government. She does not seem all powerful to me.
I might be able to answer that.
Okay. Oh, Saizawa. Okay. It's
Thank
so
you,
way.
Scarfhead. Wait, Scarfhead, what's your quirk again? Isn't it
What?
something with a racing?
I can look at people and take their quirk away. So yeah,
What happens if you did that to the wolf? Would she turn to a human?
that's a wolf.
What? Hold up.
That's a wolf. I can't take that away.
But, no, okay, fair, but also wolf is talking English and it can turn into a human.
Yes, that's still being a wolf. Only I can take away is just her quirk of being able to take other to borrow other quirks.
Okay, wasn't sure.
So don't know what that has to do with anything we were talking about, but okay.
Just curiosity, just continue with the conversation.
I might be able to help you with your questions about the government.
How to kill him?
More like knowing who the enemy is. But if we're gonna do that, we need to get these eyes off of us.
Well,
Is this
yeah.
something I can kill? Because I really need to kill something right now, I swear.
Okay, not me, but whatever thing this is, have at it.
Actually, Wolf,
That
you
does
might
not
be
give
able
me
to
a
help.
card.
Actually, Wolf, you might be able to help. If Sophie can figure out what this thing's weakness is, you might be able to intimidate it.
Oh, really now?
Do you want me to try to fuck a damn room?
There are other things you can do besides seducing. Try to figure out what its weakness is.
She crosses
Healing.
her arms. She crosses her arms. You don't know anything about my backstory. You would know literally that's nothing. I do nothing like that.
You want to find Christopher?
Her face kind of tenses up and she takes a deep breath.
I
Okay.
feel like
Fire
feel like
enough and
how
screw
it-
you.
And get out of your comfort zone and get used to something else. You're not just something to be played with, and you're not just something to play with others. You have the ability of a psych type. You might as well use it.
yeah, see, you are much more than seduction. You can actually keep all of us alive.
She looks down at her feet, not responding. Or knowing how to respond.
We kind of believe in you here.
Sophie still doesn't respond.
With your quirk of persuasion, you might be able to use identify, which is when you can find something about your opponent's weakness. Find out what they're weak to, and then you can have Wolfie here roll for intimidation. Or
And that's not what he says. Yeah.
I think I'm pretty intimidating to you puny beings anyway.
I mean, not to me, but others maybe.
She just whips around and just glares at Kitsune like, do you really want to test that?
Hey, it's been about 20 minutes since I've punched and or shocked things. I could call for something right about now.
And did you forget that I copied that? No.
No, I didn't. It's just more fun this way.
Sophie looks at Eraser Dude and just goes, I don't know why you want me to help. What the hell was that?
I want you to help because you can. And because out of everybody here, you're the one who has the biggest chance of getting that thing to work for us rather than against us. And if you really want to get out of here, you might as well listen.
Yeah, Aizawa, I don't think that'll work out too well.
Do you
You
want-
give that a shot.
Well, it also might help if you guys stop fighting with each other and start fighting the actual enemy. You guys are too busy squabbling amongst yourselves about who's better than everyone else and who has the better quirk that you end up forgetting the main thing that you all are here to do, which is get back at the government who put you here in the first place. Right?
Also not dying, but yeah, that's true.
Well, that means you might want to swallow your pride and work together. For once.
Okay, I've been trying since I got here. We just been in some really horrible situations. In spite of everything, you more you know most of. I'm a.
Don't
Did
mind me, I'm
anybody hear?
snacking over here.
So, Sophie, you up for it?
Sophie looks at him, a tear rolling down her face. Whatever it takes.
All right. So you got to roll for persuasion first.
Is there any chance this can be a co-op?
There's no one here that you could co-op with.
Not even Vincent?
Vincent couldn't do anything here. Vincent's power is bullet laser.
Can I copy?
Yeah, wait.
Yeah, I don't even think.
Ah, wait, never mind. You're out of copies. I forgot about that.
Okay.
Hold up. It's still my turn, technically. Could I take a rest?
I think you used your turn, Midnight. You used both of your turns.
Both of my turns.
You did 2 moves. You tried to lunge at Sophie, and then you started working together with Sophie.
Isn't the rest at, like, the end of the turn? And then it skips the next turn? I thought so, that's what it did.
I
Or
mean,
does that know how it works?
you can choose to rest, and that takes your turn. But you've used your turn. Because you did the lunging at Sophie the first time. And then you did the second one where you were you picked up Recovery Boy and brought him over. So you've had your 2 moves.
Yeah, I know. I just thought, like, how they did, like, they sat down and everything for the end of their turn, and then you skip the next turn, and then the turn after that.
Well, if Sophie wants to take a rest, she can take a rest, and you all can join her, and she can do that, but that's about it.
Would Sophie get a quirk point back?
If you take a rest now, yes.
She's still got 1.
And you
What do y'all
haven't
think?
used any of your turns yet, so you can use a turn to rest.
What do y'all think? Should I rest? Or use 2 quirks on command and soothing voice?
Well, you wouldn't use
Nice
command
voice,
and
whatever.
soothing voice. You would use your nice voice, and then you would use identify.
Identify.
Mm-hmm. That's how you figure out what's going on.
Okay. Sophie's gonna use nice voice.
Okay, so roll for persuasion.
Why do the dice hate me tonight?
So with that, it's going to be half, which just means that you have to roll with disadvantage.
It's +3, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm rolling it in Discord because I don't trust the bot. 13.
Okay. So with a 13, you're going to be able to. With a 13 of identify, you're going to be able to find out one weakness of the creature. So you start to talk to it softly, and it reveals that it has a big weakness to loud sounds. The louder the sound, the more it wants to run.
Sophie kind of gets down onto her knees and gently caresses the floor. Thank you. Soon we won't have to fight anymore.
Ugh. Sad Sophie is not like Sophie at all.
Yeah, that's depressed Sophie. Just ask Christopher.
Azawa looks at you and tells and gives a soft smile. Well done. What'd you find out?
She looks at him and stands a bit shaky. We need to make as loud of noises as possible.
All right. And that ends Sophie's turn. So Vincent, it is now your turn. Oh, and Sophie, that's you get points for that. So make sure that you give yourself that 13 for your persuasion.
All right. What's the next level up? 200?
Mm-hmm. And Vincent, it is your turn. Okay, so Vincent can only be in chat for this turn. Okay, cool. All right, Vincent, so what is it that you want to do? And yes, you're right. You have to scream your heads off to kill it. Well, not to kill it, but to at least get it away. So that way you guys can actually have the conversation that you need to have. Because as of now, you guys still have no idea what's actually going on. Okay, so Vincent's gonna go over and give Pez to Kitsune, which just means roll for medicine. Thanos, do you want me to roll for you on D20?
For everybody who's not in our Discord, Thanos just rolled in that one.
Oh. Oof.
Yeah.
Okay. You got a 6. That's still.
7.
Oh.
7 plus 1.
Yep, that's still better than a 1. So with a 7, you're going to be able to give Kitsune a Pez. However, the Pez that you give him is not going to work at full strength. So
that's great.
That you can roll a a 1d5, and you're going to roll with disadvantage.
Oh, this makes this worse. What did you give me? Oh no.
Oh.
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 So the good news is because this is just rolling for your health, you get one health point.
Wait, me or?
Yes. You.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, okay. I'm not dying.
It was just a very, very bitter pez to swallow.
Oh, 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 oh. I don't know if I trust your peasants anymore. I don't know if I trust your peasants.
It has lizard
Uh,
guts
And lizard guts.
and the goop.
And
All right, Vincent, do you want to do anything else? Attend the simp. Okay.
oh,
So you turn to Recovery Boy, who is feeling much more upbeat now than before. Though now starting to slowly wake up from consciousness, he looks up and sees just the wolf staring at him. Ah!
oh no.
What is that?
Stop screaming, pup.
Miss Reza, what is that? It's a wolf. You've seen them before. Calm down.
To be fair, kid, I don't blame you.
To be fair, kid, nobody blames you.
Not to say that, not to say that this wolf would, but I mean, it is kind of scary to wake up from consciousness and see a wolf. That would scare anybody. I mean, even you have to admit that, Aizawa.
Heroes don't scare.
Okay.
Heroes do not exist.
And I thought
Maybe
I was
not.
uncultured. Sophie mutters.
Maybe not the way that they used to, but there are still some heroes out there. You guys just haven't met them yet.
If a hero is what I remember from what I've learned about humans, they do not really exist in the world.
Katsune is like, heroes exist. He's just like,
It's figuring out the heroes you can trust and where they're at.
Every creature needs to look out for itself and those in its pack.
I will say, I will say this in Aizawa's defense. With, I happen to know a green spiky-head hero that would literally die for others. It's kind of admirable.
That is stupid.
Yes, it is, but it's also just who he is.
This is true.
I will say that the way that this society is, it's not the way that it used to be. Heroes used to be someone that you could really count on. Nowadays, it's just someone that the government uses to keep everybody else down. But we'll talk more about that once we get this thing off of our tails. Sophie, you said that it doesn't like loud noises?
She nodded.
Would you like me to howl? I'm pretty loud.
I think if we all made a big racket, it would have to go away.
I mean,
My howl can be heard from miles.
not necessarily sure. My lightning would do anything here.
All right. So Moto, it will be your turn, and then we'll do one more round, and then we'll call it.
Okay. So I'm currently on my butt.
Correct.
Don't worry, the children are cheering you on.
That's making it worse.
So what do you want to do, Moto?
Where does
Or what do you
where's
want to
Deku
say?
trying to take us now?
Like as I said, you've led them into the next place they need to go. So now you guys have to go left, and you gotta hug the wall to make sure you don't activate the spike.
What? I thought he said don't go left.
He did until you stopped, and that way you got the chainsaw buzz activated. So now they know where it goes.
Cool. He wants me to go left now then? And just
Yep.
guide along the walls again? Okay.
He's using you as
So
the guinea
what-
pig.
Yeah, so what? I'm just gonna have So I
Making
just
you go
walk
first.
forward again until I get chopped up by another saw?
You can ask him to go forward.
Yeah, Deku,
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
gonna
just
use
be
your
like-
human shield.
I'm still on my butt on the ground, so I'll just be like, you can I don't even know where we're going. You can take the lead on this one.
Okay, not a problem. Well, it looks like from here, we're gonna have to hug the wall on the left, and then we can get to the other side. Just make sure that you don't activate any tripwires, and we'll be good to go. Moto, that means that you have to take up the rear end and just make sure that the kids and the others are getting through all right. You do that?
Babysitting again. All right.
You don't want to lead? You got to do the other side.
Your choices: lead or babysit. Which one do you hate least?
Well, considering I just had a brush with death, I think I'm going to lean on babysit for this one instance.
Wow.
There's one instance.
Yeah, this one time.
Babysitting is not as bad as death.
Are you sure about that?
It's a toss-up.
So you head to the back and you meet the person who's just the Deku fanboy.
Oh yeah, this guy.
It'll be okay. Deku totally knows where we're going. He's
Well,
the
then
number
maybe
one
he
for
could
a
have
reason,
warned
you
me
know?
about the saw coming down from the ceiling.
He did. He told you to stop.
I meant beforehand.
Well, I don't think he knew where it was. He just knew it was there. He was always keeping an eye out for you, though. I watched him from back here.
What? You can see in here?
Yeah. I mean, my quirk allows me to glow in the dark, so yeah.
Oh wait, I would have noticed that then, wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm. Well, no, not at first, because you were up in the front. You can only see.
Yeah.
Remember, you could only see the things around you. You couldn't see anything else.
Oh my god.
Now you know where it was coming from.
Oh, you can. I'm probably gonna want to stick with this guy then, just so I can see.
You see Deku make a sharp turn left and start hugging the wall next to it. Two girls are staring at the dark hallway in front of them, looking terrified.
Okay, I can understand.
Roll for persuasion.
Oh, actually, I was gonna turn to the glowy McGlowface and just be like, "Hey, looks like that Deku is on the move again. Don't want to keep him up, right?"
Yeah, but I can't go anywhere unless these girls do. My job is to light the way.
Yeah, I just
Shouldn't he be in the
if
front?
you it'll be easier to get them to go if they're following you and they can see is what I'm trying to say.
So you're going to be behind them, making sure that they come through?
Sure.
Roll to convince him.
Sounds so convinced of this plan.
All right, -3. Let's see what you can do for me. Oh,
Hey,
well, I've been getting a pretty tight
Not
spread
so-
around that range so far tonight.
You do know that now you've said those words, though.
Wait, what?
You've said those words that you've been getting certain kinds of rolls for the night. You've invoked it.
I'm hoping I've invoked it being on the higher end then.
With a 12, you're able to somewhat persuade the other student. He doesn't quite trust you, but he's willing to go ahead. He calmly pushes aside the two girls and steps into the hallway, lighting the way underneath. The two girls
The girls aren't gonna snap at him?
The two girls still don't move. Come on, guys. It'll be okay. But what if another saw comes out of there?
Well, don't worry, he'll be the first to know.
Oh.
that was more murmur than it needed to. Just wanted to see the chaos unfold at this point.
What? Another saw? I don't want another saw. I want to go home.
I mean, am I wrong?
No.
You're not. You're not. That just makes it.
I don't want another saw. I want to go home. No more saws. I want to go home.
Trust me, kid, we all do.
Oh yeah, I can sympathize with that. I want to go home too. That's why we're down here in the first place. Really, it's the only reason we're down here. So if you want to go home, then we just have to keep walking forward. Simple as that. You can do that, right?
But what if things get even worse?
Well, now we got that big, strong green guy. He can take everything out.
I want you to take everything out.
Time to work
I-
on your strength rolls.
They have so
Yeah,
much
I would not count on me over him. He is very strong. I am not.
What are you talking about? You are strongest
But
there
I'm-
is.
But I will also be here during this whole ordeal, you know. I'm trying to get out too.
I just picture like Vincent. I mean, not Vincent. Moto like slowly backing away. So he's just like, yeah, I'll be here. I'll be right here. I promise. Anywhere, just slowly backs away.
Yep.
And you can't go anywhere, okay? They go over and they grab your hands.
He's not even backing away to like
Yeah.
get away from everyone. Just the
Makes
children. It's like, Hopefully, they're not wise enough to understand.
Hey, Moto guy, you bringing the kids or not?
Don't call me that. Yeah.
Your
Okay,
mother
well, I
did this
can't
to
stand
you.
here forever.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you could wait and find out. We're coming.
From now on, your movement will be reduced by a little bit because the girls are a little scared. So they will.
Ah!
They're going to slow you down.
Poop. They've always been slowing me down. Now it's just literal. Well, not now, but it is again.
So from 30 feet, you can now move 15 feet.
Oh.
Oh, they cut you in half.
Damn.
Moto, you are now dead. Just accept your role.
I don't want it.
Maybe if you get either yourself or them killed, you won't have to deal with it.
Until someone brings him back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I can just die instead. I should have chose death instead of babysitting.
I'm pretty sure the girls wouldn't even let him die though. That's the sad part.
Yeah.
They would
Oh
not
no,
let him die at all.
that's gonna be the last fight I undertake. Is
These girls turn out to be the final
let
boss
me
battle.
go. I mean, what you mean? Like I have to fight them?
Yeah. They turn out to be the big bad evil guy.
Oh, all right. I honestly, best case scenario.
Oh gosh. I get to fight the children? Yes.
Yeah, finally, I get to punch them in the face.
I don't even think Kitsune would help with that. He just watched to see what happens.
Yeah, honestly.
After
he
all
just
the
kinda-
help I gave you with the wall thing, the door.
Hey,
Probably would
Kitsune.
just stand there, kind of going, just looking at him confused, like, is this really what our lives have come down to?
Kitsune's not gonna get in the middle of a wobble. He's just gonna let it play out and see what happens.
All right, Moto, are you
You're
moving?
not gonna do
15
your
feet?
classic shock everything move?
Nah, he's just gonna be like, this is a family thing. I better like stay out of this one.
Moto, are you gonna move 15
Family.
feet?
Move what now?
Are you gonna move 15 feet down the hall?
Yes. If 15 feet is all I can move now, then 15 feet I shall move.
Okay. Make sure you move 15 feet and bring the girls with you.
Okay. Wait, it's over there. Whoop, that is the wrong thing. This way?
Yep. But you can only move 15 feet.
Wait, I'm gonna be under the thing now. That's
Yep.
confusing.
I forgot the girls.
I'm getting to it. Wait, is the one that has 12 out of 20 health the other girl?
Yes.
Okay, that looks like a man, the avatar.
They
Okay,
all
I dragged them along with me.
They all
Is that-
stand there, and Deku turns to you and motions for everybody to stay flat up against the wall.
All right, I'm gonna get flat up against the wall immediately and just like jerk the
What a
girls
guy.
back up against the wall too. In the process, I'm not going to just talk them into it.
Roll a dex check.
Roll what check?
You gotta roll a dexterity check.
No.
You were gonna say a persuasion check to persuade the girls to go against the wall.
Right.
Nah, screw that. Just give me deck stuff, please.
So you're gonna be able to push up against the wall fine, but since you're pulling the girls with you, you also have to roll a survival check.
Is a 13 enough to not die?
Yeah, I said you're going to be able to go up to the wall, and you're going to get there just in time. But you also have to roll a survival check for the girls.
Oh, what the? How did that not? I didn't hear anything on my end, and I was just really confused. Oh my
I
god.
said it, but I don't know why the mic didn't pick it
Okay,
up. It's
that's
picking
weird.
up just fine
No.
on the Twitch thing.
No, it's on my end, I'm pretty sure.
No, it's not your end. I didn't hear anything about it.
It's not?
It's Discord.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said survival check. Oh.
Wow, you care more about the girls than you yourself. You're able to get them up against the
No,
wall.
I don't!
The
Fake news.
dice doesn't lie.
Oh, it cheats, it steals, it does all the bad things.
All of it.
And as you're holding the girls behind you, the razor blade comes right down in front of you. Barely misses you, but definitely you protected the girls. You get a smile from Deku up front, who gives you a nod. You're doing a good job protecting them. And last turn.
Wait, did I have to roll anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
Knight, it's your turn.
Night.
Your turn. Last turn.
Yeah. Alright, so we just making a lot of noise now?
Yep, that seems to be the plan.
We're simple
Alright.
people with simple goals.
Alright, loud howling? Would this be a I don't...
I imagine it'd be a co-op. We're all kind of working together to make as much noise as possible.
Mm-hmm.
This is true.
Wait, I just thought of something. What if I stab somebody and then they yell?
Oh my god.
You're somebody.
I mean, that would be.
I don't
That
think
would
that's
be-
a co-op. I think that's more of just a murder, but it
That
would
would
work.
be.
It doesn't have
And
to
if
be
it's really
into a place that would kill them. It could just be into like their arm.
Yeah, and so you go like too deep, and then they end up losing that arm.
You hit a major blood
Sophie's a
vessel and they
bard.
bleed
She'll
out.
She'll seduce you into staying alive.
I'm gonna
Don't
do you
think
into this.
that's
I'm
how
gonna
it works.
whittle you into staying alive out of spite.
I mean,
I'd actually like to know how that works.
Hey, don't pay attention to the fact that you're like bleeding out. Don't pay attention to like the fact that the blood is like just rushing from your arm. It's okay. You're gonna be alive. You're just gonna stay alive right here.
they're gonna stay with me. Just think about the rewards if you survive.
Gosh,
Oh.
you're doing like a Squid Game thing.
Your reward if you stay alive is living.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Anyway,
Okay,
what are
so
we doing about
If you
loud
guys
noises?
If you guys want to do a co-op, you have to decide what noises that you're going to do, and then you have to roll a co-op together and find out who you're going to do a co-op with.
Ooh, play Freebird.
I mean, oof. Because I don't think Kitsune has anything that he could like do to
If
even.
you do this right, we
talk
can
at
actually
all.
make this one of the quickest rounds ever by just having each of you guys choose what noise that you guys want to do, and letting Midnight lead it off, and everybody else does their noise for their turn. That would lead it with Vincent having the
Howl
last
with
turn
Wolf.
to be able to ask Aizawa anything that you guys want to know before.
Well, no, I could do a thunderclap. That would be a noise.
That would be.
All right, that'll work. My money's just on Wolf at
Yeah,
this point.
doesn't that do like sonic damage or something?
It
It
can.
should. Okay, so Wait, do I have any? Do I have to have any quirk points for that, or no?
Is that your, is that one of your quirk force, or is that one of your, or is that just one of your natural abilities?
I
Is it a cantrip or is it a spell?
think it's a. I think it's a spell.
Okay, then
Yes, spell comes under.
you can't do it without quirk force.
Yeet.
We doing co-op?
I mean, I'm still down to help out in the co, but I don't know if I can do anything with it.
Howl with me.
Looking at here though, you have lightning knife, thunderclap, and blue lightning, and that doesn't come. That doesn't seem to be one of your quirk force. That seems to be one of your cantrips.
I guess cantrips, yeah. Okay, well, I was wrong then. Yeah, I could use that.
Then yes, you can use thunderclap.
Sweet.
Okay, Vincent, how about you? Are you going to join in on this co-op? Nope, just cover your ears.
Man, I'll be clapping, but I can't cover ears.
Yeah, Thanos is literally unable to talk at the moment. We're just seeing text in the Discord server, so
Oof.
I guess it wouldn't make too much sense to have their characters suddenly yell at the top of their lungs.
No, they just yell from the void.
So Vincent walks over, covers both his and Recovery Boy's ears. Aizawa gets the same idea and covers Aries' ears, which means this is going to be a co-op done between Kitsune and Midnight. Which means how this is going to work is you guys will have to roll for Sophie, you're gonna do it too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you gonna use for yours?
I was gonna say charming voice or nice voice, but there's no real point in that.
Well,
I
you
guess
can
she's
still
just gonna
use
yell
you can
and
still just
bend.
use your natural charisma.
Yeah.
Howl
Just-
with me.
She'll just use her natural charisma.
Okay, and you have. Oh, you know, you could use. No, alarm is a special attack. You can't do that. You could use entangle, which is confusion.
Yeah. Entangle.
Okay. So Sophie's going to yell for confusion. Midnight is going to give. I'm guessing you're gonna do an intimidating howl.
I'm just howling very loud. That's probably going to be intimidating. I don't know. I would think a wolf howling would be intimidating, like at this level. But anyway, cool.
It would be, yes. And then Kitsune is gonna do a thunderclap. Okay, and I'm guessing this thunderclap isn't actually gonna shoot off lightning. It's just gonna be loud, right?
Yeah, it's just gonna be loud.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, it's thunderclap, not lightning clap.
Jeez. Just what? My first actual roll of the night, and it's worse.
This is for your co-op, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so hang on. Let me figure this out real quick. So to do this
Minus
co-op,
14.
I don't understand. Can I re-roll that?
15. So you have 13, 14, and 15.
Oh, and Sophie needs to roll. I can never find her co-op.
Or 12, 14,
Oh.
and 13. 12, 13, 14. Which means altogether you have to get higher than a...
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Never mind, it doesn't matter. Wow.
At least I can howl.
Can I not like re-roll for this?
You don't have lucky.
Jeez. Of what?
You don't have lucky.
Oh my god.
I wish I could share my lucky with you right now.
Oh, that is just so horrible.
And Sophie goes to try to use it, her voice just completely breaks and she just starts sobbing.
Jeez.
She just mentally breaks.
Kitsune just like claps, was like, all right, I give up. Just,
Wolf howls. Can wolf howling still do something?
I mean,
jeez.
it could definitely
What
do
the
something.
heck? What is with the rolls
With
for
a seven-
Jeez.
With a 17, you're going to be able to somewhat intimidate the creature, not as much as you wanted to, but enough to where it's going to turn away from you for one turn. So you have one turn to get everything before the eyes are all on you again.
Oh wait, I'm not rolling for an intimidation? Because that was my co-op roll.
Oh yeah, you can roll for intimidation, but yours is the only one that
'cause I
will work.
Yeah.
Everyone else gives up before they
There's
start.
a reason why I want intimidation. God, 19.
Ooh. So with a 19, you're going to be able to. With a 19, you're going to be able to intimidate the creature to once again get eyes off you for one turn. So this is going to be one turn that you're going to be able to talk to Aizawa, get any information that you want to without having to worry about the eyes being on you. However, after this turn, the eyes will be on you in full force again.
Wolf's just sitting there howling. Oh, I can't really howl very loudly because it is past midnight and parents, but awoo.
Oh, I can howl if you want me to.
Awoo.
I can howl if you want me to.
Loud awoos.
I
Won't
just have
that
to
mess with
drop-
Leo?
I have to drop my mic though, but I can do it.
You know, that's okay.
Leo's gonna be like, Mom, howl? What? I want to howl.
He's gonna be like, you said what about my mother?
Let me just drop my mic real quick and I'll do a quick howl. Okay, let's give this a shot.
There it is.
Leo
Perfect.
was staring right at me.
It's just like, what? We howling? We howling?
Leo woke up from a dead sleep just staring at me.
You don't have to do it.
It's already been done.
He's just like, what? We howling?
Now he's back to sleep. It's fine. Okay.
What? Okay.
He woke up, stared at me, and then went right back to sleep. He's used to my
Not
weakness.
him.
Okay. Since this was a co-op, Sophie and Kitsune have given up their turn for this co-op. It didn't work, but you tried. Vincent, it is your turn. Vincent, who had his ears covered, along with Aizawa, who had Aries' ears covered, are disappointed to find that they really did not need to cover their ears except for the loud wolf.
Only loud woof noises.
Only loud woof noises.
Which
But
I can
this
imagine.
is a good time. So Kitsune and Sophie, even though you technically do not have a turn that you can roll for, this is where now you can talk to Aizawa and get any information that it is that you want to get. Now the walls do not have ears. He doesn't have to worry about saying whatever questions that you guys have and want to answer. This could be a good time for you to get some answers to the lore.
Sophie just
Oh, hey.
looks at him, crying still. Where is Christopher? She looks
If I
at
was
him.
to make a guess, Christopher is probably back at the facility.
You're telling me that I was. She then just starts crying again.
Man, Sophie can't even function.
No, she can't.
Dang, Sophie. Kitsune is just like, so, you're sure that your friend is being controlled.
Well, she's not my friend. She's more like my responsibility.
But it still doesn't make sense. Like, he's gonna be like, okay, so, be like, so, how then did your responsibility get mixed up in all of this?
You don't know who she is, do you? Did she ever once tell you her real name?
No, she didn't.
Her name is Ayatsuri Shinso.
Wait, who? Rizzle's wife?
No.
Silent.
Oh, silent.
Ah, see, somebody else that bothered with making a Japanese name.
Yeah, except I actually knew the Japanese beforehand.
I tried. All right. All that I ask is you recognize that I tried.
You definitely tried. There's a recognition for that.
Moto.
Okay. That's not funny. Please stop.
It's very funny.
It's hilarious, actually.
Oh. But it means a thing in Japanese.
What does it mean?
I don't remember.
So nice you say it twice. Watch it mean something very mean.
I'm pretty confident that wasn't the case. I just was looking through a
Moto
billion random
means
websites
the origin,
for
the
Japanese
cause, the
naming
foundation.
conventions.
Moto means the origin, the cause, the foundation, the basis.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? That's cool.
It can also mean movement or manner of movement, particularly movement with increased rapidity.
Ah, because dexterity stat.
All the decks.
I'm sure you, of all people, Kitsune, know of the importance of the name Shinso.
Okay, out of character question. Does he?
You'd have to roll for history.
Alright, what am I rolling for that?
History.
1 second. Phew. Okay, cool.
I love how I said what you're rolling for, and then you asked me what you're rolling for. You'd have to roll for history. Okay, what roll is that?
Oh, jeez. Thing. There you go. Oh my god.
Oh my god,
Wait.
nice.
The dice just hate me today.
Shinso, that's a nice name.
I still have no idea what that is.
Shinso, you know, the student who would end up going into UA, the one who has the quirk that can control minds based upon asking a question, that Shinso.
Oh yeah.
Well, Ayatsuri, that's his daughter.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay. This has gotten interesting, to say the least. So, if his daughter's here, where's he?
Looking for her.
And you didn't think to... Okay, still very
Ayatsuri
interesting.
Shinso disappeared 6 months ago. We couldn't find her anywhere. No one could.
Well, we found her. You can have her back.
You can have her back, jeez.
I mean,
Is that an inaccurate
really
statement?
though, yeah.
I mean, it's not inaccurate. am literally speechless at this point.
Yes, you can roll for history, Thanos. The only thing I don't get is why Ayatsuri would end up ever working for the government. She didn't like them as much as the rest of us did. And the way that you describe her doesn't sound much like her at all.
Wait, what if someone has her father's quirk and can use it against her?
I don't know if it's that someone has her father's quirk or that there's something else going on in that facility. And I'd say the fact that you all were brought in, and from what I've seen, the way you all act, I can figure out why. I think there's a lot more going on here than we think.
Wait, Aizawa, with the fact that they confiscated all of our weapons, things of that nature, would that mean anything to you?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the first thing that you do when you're trying to break someone down. You make sure that they don't have any access to the things that they used to have. You try to get rid of their identities, which I'm guessing by looking at your jumpsuits with numbers on them, they've already done that to you.
Yeah, it was the first day we were in. They took all of our things, gave us numbers, and started shoving us immediately.
Well, that sounds about right from what we got from our informant. That would be Christopher.
Sophie looks up at the mention of him.
Christopher's been being our informant for the government for a long time now. He plays a part within the facility to try to get out, to try and get more information. Our goal is to find the people that they bring in and get them out of there. Give them a safe place so they can really grow their powers.
So
Sophie
with
walks over to Azawa, still shaking, and grabs him by the collar. You have to pull him out. You have to just destroy that place. You can't let it go.
Believe me, I've wanted to, but it was he who decided to stay in there himself. He said he was looking for somebody.
Well, you found her, she says, her voice just dead compared to normal.
If I was to make a guess, he's probably in the facility trying to get those weapons. If you can get into that room, you might be able to find him. But to do that, we have to get out of here first.
Yeah, we all tried to go into that room on the first night. As you well know, it didn't turn out so quite.
Well, that was before you guys started being able to really work together. From what I've seen, you've managed to do a pretty good job thus far. I'd say we get out of this place first and get you back to the facility. Maybe help you capture Silent in the process.
Okay. Answer me this one question. This last question. Say we don't take her down. Was to stop another version of her raising its head again.
The reason why, if I was to guess why they captured Silent, is because of her quirk. She has a combination of both Shinso's quirk and her mother's quirk, making her a very powerful psych type. And I'm sure you all have witnessed that.
Yeah.
Oh god, who's her mom?
She has the ability to ask any question to somebody and they have to give her the truth no matter what. That's the first part of her quirk, but she has another side of it too, a more darker thing that she's able to do. She can change people's emotions and change how they feel about certain things if given enough time to get to influence them. The more you listen to her commands, the more she's able to start messing with your emotions.
Sophie seems to start shaking worse and break down onto him and just start crying more. A realization seeming to come to her.
If I was to guess on anything of why they took Silent, it's because of her quirk. If the government has her, they can pretty much influence anyone at that point.
But even so, let's say she falls and we are able to rescue her. There has to be a backup plan.
Well, if that's the case, we then would be able to prepare for that. The bottom line is, right now, Silent is the plan. And so are you. If I was to guess anything, the reason why you all are there is because the government plans on turning you into weapons. Very powerful weapons. Just like her.
So then, in that case, throwing us into these battles would. And then when they found out what they needed, control us exactly like her.
Exactly. And maybe by using her quirk, even change your emotions so you want to be controlled by the government. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get back that control that they lost a long time ago. Oh, believe me, Vincent, they already know you're a powerful weapon. That's why they captured you in the first place. They don't take those that they don't waste time with bothering. The only one I can't figure out why they would take would be your friend Moto.
I was wondering the same thing.
Sophie then says, so that means that they can get into Christopher, and so when we find him, he may not even be on our side anymore.
Well, that is the one
She
thing.
says, shaking even worse.
Well, that is the one thing. For everything that Christopher has been through, he's still been on our side the whole time.
Yeah,
We
but
have
for
our
how
own
long?
powerful psych type with Shinso. Shinso is able to tell who's on our side and who is not. And any time that Christopher's taken that test, he's always passed with flying colors. Don't know why, but he's managed to withhold any kind of sway that he has. Any kind of sway that the government has.
I would hope that you'd still. But one thing I know is that you're not one for lies, so if you say he is, I believe you.
Good to know.
It's just. I want the head of whoever's behind it to and I mean the top person.
Believe me, we do too. It didn't used to be this way, but since the government's become so afraid of the new powerful quirks that have come out, they've become more and more power hungry, searching for more and more control, and UA has gradually turned against the government. Nowadays, we go by a different name.
They're very elusive as always. Well, when we get out of here, I'll join whatever I need to on your side to help end this. I
If
just
that's the
can't
case-
promise you.
If that's the case, I need you to do exactly what I say. I'll get you guys out of here. We'll get you back to the facility so you can meet up with Christopher. And once you're there, you need to go directly to UA. Do not go anywhere else. Do not trust anyone else.
Sophie looks at him and says, I won't be able to hug. I won't be able to do. I won't be able to do anything. I won't be able to tell. I won't be able to say anything to Christopher, will I?
Well, once you see him again, you'll be able to speak with him. But until you get to UA, he probably won't tell you too much.
No, but I mean, just as I won't be able to hug him. I won't be able to. She kind of trails off.
Not until you get to UA, unfortunately. Christopher still has a job to do, and once he gets you out of there, he'll have to go back. If he chooses to.
Kitsune's gonna look at Aizawa and go, okay, fair enough. I won't be able to promise you that I won't take a life if need.
Believe me, we've had to deal with some really hard decisions ourselves. But if you guys want to get out of here, let's focus on that first, which means we have to get closer to the belly of the beast.
Okay, let's go.
All right, and with that, you guys are going to move closer to the other side of the room. You watch as Aizawa walks across and starts heading towards an open door on the other side of the room.
Nice.
All right, and that ends that,
All right.
which means then Moto, you are our last one, and we finish off with you.
Oh boy.
Is that something you actually asked Thanos?
Okay, so wait, I just read
Oh,
Thanos'
okay.
question.
Get that in.
I know this isn't important, but how much do you know about me?
Aizawa turns to Vincent, stares at him, and narrows his eyes slightly. I know a little bit more than you think I do. But believe it or not, I'm on your side. Let's get out of here first, though.
That's concerning.
All right, Moto, your turn. Don't mess with that.
Okay, I almost died again. I hate this. I hate all of it.
You hate existing yet?
Yes.
Good. Then the DM has done well.
Well, congrats, Psych.
Yay. I've broken a person.
I mean, I'm trying to think like in character. What can he say now at this point? Like, just screw everything. This is awful.
Well, it's about to get even worse. You guys keep walking and you find that there is a long dark hallway ahead of you. Deku stares down it, and his eyes seem to glow intensely green for a second before he turns to the rest of you. It looks like the hallway is a few more booby traps underneath it. We should be able to avoid them though, but it's going to be even harder to see.
All right, guess I'll just stay right here then.
I thought you were gonna say, "All right, I guess I'll just die then."
All right,
I mean,
I'm gonna head out.
That's
That's
what's gonna
what
happen
I'm
if
trying
I
to say at this
proceed,
point.
yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't really do that.
You sure? Because I feel like just staying in one place is a bit easier than trying to go through even more booby traps.
You hear a big slam, and you see that there is a giant stone wall that is coming in from behind you.
Okay,
Oh, man.
my my stomach drops through the floor.
Dang.
That's why. Move fast,
Roll
move
for
quick,
stomach damage.
Oh no.
Move fast,
You can
move
have
quick, and make sure that you're ready for anything.
you can have Deku just yeet you away. Because I mean, he's strong. He could
I was kind of
throw.
thinking that, yeah. Can I? Okay. I want to go over to him and just be like, please carry me, get me out of here.
Just be like, yeet me away.
I might be able to do that. We could make it a giant. We could make a giant chain and use it that way. But if I do that, I have to figure out the different mechanics of it. Of course, this could work as long as I'm able to
Just grab,
everybody together.
just grab everybody and run.
Perfect.
Well, I might be able to do that as long as I can make sure that the overwhelming momentum won't carry you too far. The booby traps are
Stop
very.
it! Stop talking! We're gonna die!
Okay,
He's a
okay.
cute little.
If you want to do that, we can. We just have to make sure that you're ready to follow every single instruction I give you.
Okay. Let's just get a move on before the wall crushes us, or the booby trap goes off, or something.
Okay, so this is going to be a little bit different because you guys are going to be pulling off a co-op here, but it's going to be a little bit different than a normal type of co-op. In this co-op, it's not that you're trying to do something, it's that you're trying to survive something, which means that you're going to be rolling a lot of different checks.
Oh, so that we are
One of
doing
those is
something.
strength.
It's just that something is survive.
Correct. Which means that for your co-op score this time, you just have to get higher than an average. So an average co-op is, well, it's in the middle of 20, so it's 10. Add that to 18, which means you just get higher than a 28. If you get higher than a 28 together, you'll be able to roll with advantage. If you get lower than a 28, then things can be a little bit different. You could roll as a normal, or you might have to roll with disadvantage if you get really, really low.
Objection.
Okay.
Survive.
Okay, so just roll
Roll a
straight
1d20.
up co-op right here. Okay.
And I've given you a 10.
Oh man.
Oh. Yeah, I'm rolling with the co-op modifier though, right? This is the
Yes.
co-op roll.
Yes, you can roll
Okay.
with the co-op modifier.
Please.
Oh. Oh.
You get a 1! If you got a 1, you could have done a lucky.
If this is literally the worst case scenario.
Oh my god.
So you were supposed to get a 28, and you got a 16. The difference of that is 12.
Is that good enough?
This, kids, is how you kill off one of the greatest heroes of all time.
And this is the story of how we all died.
Man, he could probably just destroy the stone wall.
Or even better yet, this is a story of how we killed the greatest hero of all time.
Oh my gosh.
She...
Okay, well, with that being said, you're gonna have to do this. I cannot even do this. Okay, so you're gonna have to roll with disadvantage.
Cool.
Which means for every check, you're gonna have to roll twice and just see how well this you do.
Okay.
Oh my mighty friend, how good are your dice tonight?
Not good at all.
Oh, we all know the dice that we roll within a roll 20. Hate us for existing.
Deku grabs into the other student's hands, and they grab onto yours. You grab onto the two little girls. At this point, you're now going to have to roll for each check that I throw out, and you're going to have to roll for disadvantage. Depending upon how you do, you will then find out how well you come out of these booby traps.
Okay. Ooh.
Goodness. Deku turns to look at you and make sure that everyone is secured and ready to go. He also starts passing back small little ties that he can to make sure that you guys don't fall off. This will not keep you from this will not keep you from being flung off of his hand, but it will keep you from going too far.
Okay.
We'll start singing if you.
I like how the song the Twitch soundtrack has picked for this is "Don't Worry."
That's great.
When the
I'm
Twitch
being
soundtrack-
mocked.
Apparently so.
Yes, you are.
The girls look back at you and encourage you.
I'm too busy being filled with fear, and my eye. Just imagine like eyes. The whites of my eyes are pretty much like all that there is. The pupils are just little pinpricks.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
I'm in full
Moto,
flight or
Moto,
flight
Moto's
mode
scared.
right now.
Moto
Wait, Psych, what'd you say?
Moto is very, very scared.
I am very scared. Yes.
Current objective survive.
Yeah.
Okay, what's that first roll gonna be then? What's happening now?
Alright. You guys start off your dash through the darkness. The glow is not even giving you enough at this point. Deku's moving too fast. You see a huge pit of spikes coming up in front of you, and Deku tells you to jump. Roll for dexterity.
I mean, at least it's dexterity.
Felicia's literally anything besides strength.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay.
Oh.
With a 7, you almost fall down. The girls latch onto you, but you don't quite fall into the spikes. You feel them graze just the tip of your foot as the girls climb on top of you.
Ow, wow, wow, wow.
But no time to waste now. You're continuing to go through. You feel your arm get pulled as Deku continues sprinting down the hallway. Next thing you notice is that there is a room that is full of nothing but holes underneath your feet. Under these holes, you start to feel heat come up, and all of a sudden starts to come up flames of fire.
The floor is lava. Literally.
Roll for athletics.
Why in the hell did somebody put in the time to make all this?
You hear Deku say to speed up and run fast.
I'm trying. Oh, I am trying this time.
Alright.
Hey.
You've had your fair experience with lightning and fire, and you don't want either of those, so you quickly pick up the pace and you run. Faster than you think. Faster
The
than.
war flashbacks give me strength.
Fast enough that you actually almost catch up to Deku. Deku finds himself impressed with you before making a sharp right turn. Roll for dexterity.
Arm just used itself out of socket.
Well, technically it's acrobatics, but still.
Wait, I'm rolling acrobatics?
Yep.
Oh,
You gotta stop on a dime and turn.
okay. That's lower than a straight up dexterity check.
For me.
Wow.
But I got lucky. So should I just roll that one again and then take the lower of the last
Yes.
two?
Yes.
Okay. Woohoo!
With an 11, you're able to almost stop. You start to skid around a little bit, and you almost slam face first into a wall. Luckily, you get pulled right next to you. Man, you sure are lucky.
Arm almost gets yeeted out of socket though. Fine, just like
don't ignore it. Yeah, no, I'm. So far, I've been a little battered and bruised from this whole thing.
All of a sudden, Deku stops and freezes right where he's at. Roll for athletics.
but
Oh my
part of me-
god, what?
Part of me even wonders if he even like looks back to see if the girls are still there.
I'm not. No.
Those kids are gone. They're gone by
But-
now.
but
Yeah,
Moto-
if they're not still with us, then they're not with us. They are no longer with us.
Which is for the best in Moto's.
they have gone to a different realm.
Moto's just like, huh, I got a
Oh,
little bit later.
You start
I think
it only
Moto's
hurts
come
because I
back.
saw the 18 followed by the 7.
Moto starts to panic as he sees that Deku has stopped straight. You don't really know what to do, so you start careening yourself and slam right into the wall. And the girls come tumbling in right behind you. They're still there. They land on top of you. You're bruised and your ribs are battered. But it seems like everyone made it through. Mr. Hero, we made it!
Am I coughing up blood? Oh.
Roll a
Kitsune will probably be
constitution
there.
What check?
Roll a constitution check. You gotta check yourself out, make sure that you're not totally...
Okay.
Kitsune would probably be there like, see girls,
Wait.
your dad made it okay.
Oh, my constitution is also good. Wait, actually, that's my best base stat.
We'll let you roll in that one. Or in that two.
No. Get out of here with that.
You got a 14. So with a 14, you're able to look around. You're pretty battered and bruised, but nothing too major. Nothing that you can't handle. You lost 2 health points.
Dead.
All right. Yeah, I was waiting for the damages.
You lost 2 health points, and that's mainly from the spike pit where your arm got yeeted out of socket. But it's an easy fix.
Oh, ouch. I guess it
Pain is a mortal problem.
did the. I guess my arm, like, after dislocating, it got pushed back into the right spot as I got yanked around some more.
Yep.
Ooh.
I was gonna say I don't think that's how that works, but okay.
I mean, I actually, when was it? I guess it's been like 3 or 4 years ago, when I was just like playing a game of basketball with people for fun, and that's not something I normally do, play basketball, to be honest. But-
BC.
Yeah, I like randomly had my left shoulder just spike up in immense pain,
Ooh.
and which really sucked. My first thought was, did I just dislocate my shoulder, and also how? So I just kind of reeled over for a couple seconds, and with my other arm just started to cradle it and try and put it in the position that felt the least painful. And then I felt like a little kind of, not exactly a pop, but some sort of sensation like that. And then it hurt a lot less, and I had control over my left arm again, and I was like, oh, okay. So, and apparently it was something called a subluxation, which is, it's like a diet dislocation, where it doesn't come out of the socket entirely, but
Yeah, it just slides out of place.
it gets, it gets a little wonky.
Oh, that sounds
It is very painful, but it's not as bad as like a full dislocation.
Yeah,
It doesn't make full dislocation sound any better.
no.
Oh, a full dislocation
I
is
mean-
really bad.
I mean, the cool part of it was that it was only like 5 or 10 seconds that I had it that way before I just ended up popping it back into place.
Yeah, the thing with the subluxation is a subluxation can quickly be popped back into place if it pops out. If you get a full dislocation, you're going to the hospital.
I mean, I went to the student health center after that.
But yeah, 'cause you got to make
Just
sure
be
you got to make
careful,
sure
yeah.
that you got to make sure that it at least worked and that you popped it back in the right way.
I mean, they said that they didn't tell me that it was popped in any wrong way,
That's what.
and I can currently move my left arm.
Yeah, because you popped it in the right way.
Yay!
Plot twist. It wasn't popped in the right way. It's just been like slowly sitting there.
I'm not gonna lie, like, you'd be surprised if you dislocate something, it can quickly end up becoming like a really big problem. Same thing if you break something and you don't take care of it right away.
Oh, like me
Oh.
breaking my ankle in 4 places. Now, most times when I walk, it'll flare up in worst pain ever.
Well, my mom had a problem with her wrist and she thought it was a sprain, but it actually was broken and she never realized it. So when it healed, it ended up developing a cyst because she never took care of it.
Yee.
Tip, kids, get yourself checked out.
Yeah, please make sure you take
Yeah.
care of yourself. Always do your
I
constitution
remember.
check.
Don't do what Papa Rooster does.
I mean, not slamming your arm into things?
Yeah, that. Not getting severely injured. And don't do dumb stuff.
Oh, but dumb stuffs are fun.
Or if you do dumb stuff, just make sure you go get checked out afterwards. Always do your constitution check.
Please.
Wait, I
Don't-
already. Oh, you mean my bad. Go over my head.
Okay.
I mean,
You guys have
first
reached
weekend
you've reached the end of the hall, and all of a sudden you hear a really big, terrifying roar. Roll for
Just look
perception.
Just looks over.
of the- We'll find
No.
out about this
No.
next week. Thank you all so much for watching.
Well, we're not done yet. Roll for perception. Want to see if we can actually see this massive thing.
Oh, okay. Wait, am I also gonna have disadvantage on this?
No.
Yay! It's over.
Yeah.
For now.
With the 13, you can still only see a little bit ahead of you. So you notice that there is a dark hallway in front of you, but you hear a big, loud thump. And something is walking down the other hall. You look over at Deku, and Deku looks over at you and just motions to stay quiet. All you know is that you've gotten into a lot of trouble.
I mean, the first thought in my mind was like, okay, faulty T-Rex logic. Don't move, and it won't see me. I will just curl up into a ball in the corner here
Oh look, it's
and,
Unless
and
they
wait
have,
for it
like,
to go
some
away.
thing like how far they're
And we will find out more about this next time on Sing and Speaks Plays D&D. Thank you guys so much for
Yay.
watching.
I just got back.
Thank you guys so much for watching. It was awesome to have you here. We actually got up to, I think, 5 viewers at some point to this time, so it was pretty good.
Ooh.
For the one
Hey,
viewer
thank
who
you
stayed
all
the
so
whole
much for
time,
watching.
thank you so much. You are amazing. Hope you guys are having an excellent night, and then please stay tuned for things that we have coming up. We have a few different things that we're working on that we have in the works, and some new information coming up about the musical. So make sure you're looking for that, and also our Let's Play of Hades if you want to see something that's a bit more organized. Not by much, but a little bit.
I mean,
Why do
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like it's not any more organized than this?
there's less people involved, so it's less hectic in that sense.
Yeah, but it's more chaotic. So I mean, it's a good try.
It's a mix.
Bye.
Back to the dungeon with all of us. Huzzah!
Ah.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
What?
I guess we need to go back to our dungeon cells.
We do.
Oh goodness.
Oh, I meant in the game I'm gonna die.
Well,
I
you're
mean,
probably
I
gonna die
wasn't
as well.
that bad.
Oh, yeah. Well,